Hey there, welcome back. Right now, I would like to spend a little time helping you to ease your worries. Worry is something that we all struggle with from time to time, and for some of us, worry can be a pretty constant companion. And so I just wanted to take a little time today to acknowledge that and talk a little bit about the way worry can sometimes show up in our lives. And then I'll lead us through a practice that I hope will help with allowing you to feel a little more grounded and secure and a little less wound up in your worries, and allow you to send some loving kindness to yourself and to other people and to situations that you might be worried about, so that you can feel like you are doing something to help those situations in a very open-hearted and kind way. So I just wanted to start out by talking a little bit about worry. And this is just coming from my own personal experience. For me, I feel like that sense of worrying usually stems from fear. I'm afraid of something when I worry. I'm afraid that something will happen. I'm afraid that something won't happen. I'm afraid that something will happen in a way that is not the way I would like it to happen. There's something that I'm afraid of. There's some outcome that I'm afraid will not happen the way that I would like it to. And so when we have this fear in our bodies, when we're worrying about something, that fear can manifest in a lot of different ways, in anxiety and in physical symptoms and in insomnia and a lot of things that can disrupt our daily lives. And then that fear usually evolves into a need for me to want to try to control the situation, to fix whatever's going on, to control for as many variables as I can to try to make sure that the desired outcome is what happens. And so I can start to get really grasping, and I can start to get really panicky about what can I do to control this situation and therefore relieve my worry about it. How can I guarantee that this is going to work out in the way that I want it to? And of course, when we start grasping for control, it soon becomes quite evident that there are many, 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 many things in life that we cannot control. Of course, there are some things that we can do something about our own perspectives or certain steps that we can take in our life, a reasonable amount of preparation and precaution and things like that to be ready for situations in our lives. But the idea of being able to make anything happen is pretty futile, because there are many things we cannot control. We cannot control what other people think or what they might say or what they will do. We can't control global events that are way beyond the scope of our small little locus of control and sphere of influence that we have in our life. There are a lot of things that we cannot fix ourselves, and that can be a difficult thing to accept, because we want to make things work out well. We want to protect the people we love from being hurt. We want situations to come out in the best interests of everyone. And then for me, once I realize that I cannot control the situation, that I cannot just magically make everything be a certain way, then that leads to frustration, that leads to guilt and shame, and leads to me being really hard on myself. Like, why can I not make this situation right? Why can I not make this happen or keep this from happening? And it leads to this feeling of not enoughness. Why am I not enough? Why can't I do enough? I need to do more and more to try to get this worry to go away, to try to resolve this situation, to try to protect the people and the things that I love from harm or from hurt. And so then this cycle of being harsh on ourselves and feeling this unworthiness and disempowerment and not enoughness, for me, usually either spirals right back into fear and leads towards a panic attack or a really intense sense of anxiety, or it spirals down into depression and feeling completely overwhelmed and giving up and just kind of falling into despair about whatever the situation is. So I don't know if you can relate to any of that, if that's what worry feels like to you. But for me, that can be a pretty exhausting and depleting cycle of emotions, which doesn't really help me and doesn't really help the situation that I am worrying about. So something that helps me when I get caught up in this cycle of worry, either about a personal situation or about a situation in the world, it helps me to get into my body, to come back into the present moment that I'm in and feel what's going on right where I am right now, instead of getting lost in these stories about the future. And then once I'm a little more grounded, I like to focus my energy on the people that I care about and people in the world that I am concerned about, and send them loving kindness and care from my heart. And so that is the exercise that I would like to lead you in right now if you're interested in trying it. We will do a little guided embodiment practice to get down out of our heads and try to slow down those spiraling thoughts of worry and come down more into the anchor of our physical experience. And then once we feel a little more steady and grounded, we'll move into a loving kindness meditation where we can direct feelings of warmth and care and friendliness and concern towards ourselves to help soothe and comfort our own concerns and worries. And then we can also send that loving kindness out to others who we care about, who we want to help and support in whatever the situation might be. It's just a way to hold those that we care about in our hearts and use our intention and our energy to send them good wishes and to send them our care and our love and our kindness. And I am a big believer in loving kindness meditation. I think it is very helpful both to the person who is doing the loving kindness meditation. I think it's very soothing to our nervous systems, and it's a good practice in self-love and self-care. And I do believe that when we use our energy and our focus to send love out into the world and out to other people, that they can feel that and that it does make a difference. So this is something that brings me a lot of comfort and helps me to feel more peaceful in volatile and challenging times. And I hope that this practice might help you as well. So if you would like to, I invite you now to join me in this practice. You can just allow yourself to settle down a little bit and get comfortable, Wherever you're sitting or lying down, wherever you are right now is fine. You can close your eyes if you would like to, but that's not necessary. Sometimes keeping your eyes open can help you feel a little more oriented and grounded in the space that you're in. So if that feels better to you to keep your eyes open, you can just soften your gaze a little bit. And we'll begin by very gently bringing our attention to our breathing. So you don't have to do anything in particular or breathe in a particular way, but just notice that you are breathing. And if you've been feeling worried or stressed or upset, your breathing might be a bit shallow, your heart might be beating quickly. That's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're bringing a little bit of nourishment and comfort to our bodies and to our minds and to our souls. So just noticing that you are breathing, noticing as the air travels into your body, and then noticing as you exhale and the air travels out of your body. Noticing that your body is breathing. You are in a breathing body right now. And your body is doing that breathing for you. Yes, you can exert some control over your breath, of course, but your body is taking care of breathing for you. And there are all sorts of functions going on in your body right now. Your heart is beating. Your systems are flowing. There are so many things happening within you right now that your body is taking care of for you. So you can just watch your breath as it moves in your body and take a little bit of comfort in that rhythm that your body has established to take care of you. And if it feels good to you and you'd like to, you can take a nice deep breath in and then sigh it out. It can help sometimes to make a little bit of sound that can help us to come down out of our minds into the body. So we can try that again. We'll inhale together and sigh it out. Good, nice job. So you might even notice if just from that little bit of a moment or two of noticing your breath, that maybe you feel a little bit more settled, a little bit less restless and worried than you did before. And if you don't, that's okay. We're just sticking with ourselves here. We're being kind to ourselves with whatever's happening. And now, if you'd like to, you can bring your attention down, down, down your body, through your legs, all the way down to your feet. So if your feet are touching the floor, or if they're supported by a bed, or by the floor, wherever you're sitting, or wherever you are right now, just kind of notice where your feet are. Notice what your feet are touching. Notice any sensations in your feet. And if it's hard for you to connect to that part of your body and it feels kind of numb, that's okay. We're just bringing the attention down, 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 out of the mind, down into the body, and into the feet. And just reminding yourself here that through your feet, through your body, you have a connection to the earth. The earth is holding you up right now. Whatever you're sitting on or laying on is holding you up. Your chair or your bed or the floor. Something right now is holding you. You're not just floating out in the middle of nowhere. You are being held. So allow yourself right now just to sink a little bit deeper into that feeling of being held. Maybe the next time you exhale your breath, you can just sink down and relax a little bit more into whatever is holding you, and allow yourself to feel that stability and feel that support around you. Beautiful, beautiful, good job. So now, this is a little bit of an interesting experiment. You can try this if you'd like to. The next time you inhale, see if you can imagine breathing in through your feet. Breathing in through your feet and the air coming up through your legs all the way to your heart. And then exhaling through your heart and letting the air flow back down your arms, down your legs, back down to the earth. So that might feel a little strange. Maybe you've never done that before, but you can try this a few times if you'd like. Just imagining, using your imagination, that you might be able to breathe up through the earth, up into your feet, up through your legs to your heart, and then exhale through your heart, letting the air flow back down your body and back down to the earth. So you can try this a few more times on your own if you'd like. This is a way that we can move our energy in the body, and that we can remind ourselves that we can pull on that energy and stability of the earth, and then we can release back down and feel that cycle of support as the energy and the breath flows through our body. Good, 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 good. I'm proud of you for trying that. So you can release from that idea now. Just breathe normally. And again, allow yourself to feel the support beneath you. And as we move into this next part of the practice, as we move into the loving kindness meditation, if you feel that you need a little more support, you can always go back to that sensation of connection to the earth. You can go back to your feet. You can feel your seat against your chair or your back against the bed. You can feel yourself being held and supported in whatever situation you're in, whatever it is that might be worrying you. Please remember that you are held and supported, and you are not alone. Okay? Good job. I'm really, really proud of you for spending this time and bringing some attention and some soothing energy into your body. Okay, so if you feel ready now and you'd like to go to the next step, we can move into the loving kindness meditation. So for this practice, we'll begin by bringing our attention into the area of the heart. So if you'd like, you can even put a hand on your heart, on your physical heart, on that heart center of our bodies where we often feel so much emotion. And we'll be drawing on this energy of our heart center to direct loving kindness to ourselves and out to the world. And I will mention that it is quite windy where I am today, so you may hear the wind outside, but just know that we are safe and secure here together, that you are held and you are grounded, and that I'm right here with you as you practice loving kindness right now. Okay? So bringing your attention into that heart area, maybe allowing yourself some feelings of warmth and love and friendliness to come into your heart. And we'll begin by directing this loving kindness to ourselves. And I know that this can be difficult sometimes. For many of us, our default mode is to be pretty hard on ourselves and to be pretty critical, and we don't often give ourselves a lot of loving, kind words. So this might feel new to you. I'm proud of you for trying it, and I encourage you to just do your best with this. Allow yourself to feel any emotions that come up, and you can always go back to that resource of the earth beneath you that is holding you up and keeping you secure. So if you'd like to, you can repeat after me these phrases of loving kindness and direct feelings of love and peace and warmth into your own body and your own heart. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be free from fear. May I be at peace. Wonderful. Good job. Very well done. We'll repeat that set of phrases 2 more times, okay? And you can just breathe gently into your heart, allowing any sensations in your body that might come up, being very gentle with yourself, and as much as you can, letting feelings of love and kindness and support surround you as you repeat these phrases. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be free from fear. May I be at peace. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be free from fear. May I be at peace. Good. Very well done. Very well done. I'm proud of you for taking that time to direct some kindness to yourself. So we can take a moment now to reconnect to that nice grounded feeling in the body. If you need to go back to feeling your feet or focusing on your breath for a moment, anything that might help you to feel nice and steady as we continue to move through this practice. And now I'd like you to think of a person or several people who are part of the situation that you might be worried about anything that might be on your mind. If there's someone you care about who's going through a difficult situation, or if perhaps you're in conflict with someone and that is on your mind, anything that might be worrying you, if you can focus in on a person or people who are involved in that situation. And the easiest way to do this is to choose someone that you care about. So if it feels a little too difficult to try to focus on someone that you might be having difficulties with, that's okay. That's something you can come back to and try later when you're more familiar with this practice. But for now, you can choose someone who you are concerned about and care about, and someone that you want to send love to, someone that you want them to feel relief from any struggles they might have, a person that you are sending good wishes to and want them to feel good. So once you have that person in your mind, you can envision them, really feel their presence or their essence. You can imagine them visually in your mind if you'd like, or you can just think about how they make you feel, bringing your attention to that person. And then we will direct the loving kindness phrases to them. So you can think about them as you repeat the phrases again after me. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be free from fear. May you be at peace. Good, good. We'll repeat the phrases 2 more times, keeping your attention on this person that you want to send kindness and love and support to. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be free from fear. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be free from fear. May you be at peace. Very good, very good, very, very good. So this is a practice that you can use anytime, anywhere. If you are feeling worried about someone, you can pause and you can direct these loving kindness phrases to them. And this particular set of phrases is one that I really like to use, but you can personalize those phrases in whatever way you like. Sometimes people like to say, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe. There are many different ways that you can express your loving kindness to someone. So you could just choose one phrase that you like, however you want to do it. But this is something that I find helpful to me in a moment when I'm clenched up in worry about someone and I'm thinking, what can I do to help this person? Taking that moment to get a little grounded and send loving kindness to them with the intention of my heart really helps me to feel better and to feel that I am doing something to help them, that I'm directing my energy in a positive way instead of just being frantic and wound up in worry. And of course, you can use this technique towards a group of people if you want to, if there's a specific group of people that you want to send loving kindness to. And we will wrap this up by sending loving kindness in a more global way to everyone in the world. So you can think of this as your personal community, as a broader community, or as the entire world. And to me, this feels very powerful to use my own heart, my love, and my care and send it out into the world in a very global way and know that it will reach people who need it. So we'll finish this up by doing one more round of the loving kindness phrases, directing them to all beings. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be free from fear. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be free from fear. May all beings be at peace. Wonderful, wonderful. Wow, I'm very proud of you for trying this practice with me. If you did choose to close your eyes and you want to open them now, you can do so very gradually, or if you want to just keep your eyes closed, that's fine as well. We will gently bring this to a landing now. If you are opening your eyes, you might look around the room a little bit, reorient yourself to where you are. You might want to move your body a little bit, maybe give yourself some loving touch. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, whatever feels nice. And then if you'd like to, you can bring your gaze back to the screen. So that is the practice I wanted to share with you today. That is obviously a very basic version of loving kindness meditation. It's also called metta meditation, and there's a very long tradition of metta meditation out there. It's something that you can research and learn about if you would like to. But I really wanted to share it with you today because it is something that has helped me very much to break the cycle of worry in my life. When I'm feeling overcome by worries, I take a moment to try to get out of those spiraling thoughts, come down into the grounded support of my body, and then use my intention to bring loving kindness from my heart out into the world to others who need it, and to also circle that loving kindness back to myself so that I can feel supported and loved and remind myself that I am worthy and I am doing the best I can in all the situations of life, and that it's okay to allow myself to rest and to feel good, and that things will be okay. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Please let me know your thoughts, if there are techniques that you use to help with worry, or if you have any questions about this technique and how to use it. I really hope that this was helpful to you, and I wish you peace and love and freedom from worry and fear in your life. So take good care of yourself, rest well, and I'll see you again soon.